Hey guys, Demon Hunter here, bringing you a game from one of my subscribers. Goes by Psycho Gopher. He's in his KV5 on Sacred Valley. And this was actually a pretty interesting game. You'll look at his team here with the XVM mod, which is actually the mod that's installed on my system right now. You can see that there's only one player in the green. Everybody else is yellow, orange, and red. The people in the yellow, by XVM standards, are considered to be average. Anything below that is not. So anyway, he's going to head up the hill here in his KV5, which is not a very fast machine. You can see the IS-6 asking if they're going to win, and a guess a hopeful thinking T-26E4 automatically confirms it, and here Psycho Gopher says only if he wants them to win. Then he pings the map at the location where the heavies usually go, the B4 area, and you can see already on the mini-map there's just kind of a lack of knowledge on the game here. You've got an artillery all the way at D6, D7, and a couple heavy tanks that just went, I don't even know where the hell they're going. They're already over at G5. They do manage to spot the Hellcat and the RHM and the KV-1S though. And the Hellcat gets whittled down pretty quickly, which is great. If you look at it here, he's really the best player on their team, and that really probably costs them the match. Takes a blind shot at that RHM that was spotted, not really sure if that hit. Sees a 59-16 Scout. My mod shows he's been spotted. And you see in the chat that the 59-16 also noticed the KV5 and is definitely not happy about spotting the KV5. Drives around anyway. Gets shot by Gopher. And there's a KV-1S that was spotted earlier, bounces off of us. We put a great shot into him for 322 damage. And they're making a pretty bold push here, but as you can see there's nobody else up on the hills, so I think they're lucky. The KV-1S bounces an APCR around this time. Turns his turret for the Scout there, which I wouldn't have done with a Tiger II right there, but takes a little bit of damage and he's able to take out the KV-1S. And a Tiger II, it's another good shot into us. And the Scout is now dead on their team, which is a good thing. You can see in the chat she actually said she was stuck where she was, so her game was pretty much over. Gets spotted and goes down the hill right here, really exposing himself. That T-29 player is a relatively decent player, so he's pretty lucky he didn't take any damage there. Puts another shot into the Tiger, who just doesn't really seem to care that he's there, and gets another good shot. Sets him on fire for the kill. Already at 1,686 damage. And sees the T-29, starts going for him. Takes a shot, kind of the terrain rocking him a little bit, misses the shot. Gets a good speed on him. And boom, takes him out for 320 ramming damage. Now, if you remember, the KV-5 is one of the heavier tanks in the game, especially at tier 8. So it's very, very possible to do a large amount of damage in that thing when you get some speed going like that. AMX AC-48 over there took a shot, missed by a mile. And at this point, just trolling them all. Takes a shot, misses the AMX, gets lit. AMX is just getting absolutely hammered by the force that's followed Gopher here. And spots an AT-8 and does the right thing. Gets right up close to him, make sure he can get a good shot on that cupola on the top there. Bounces a shot, gets another good shot into him. There's low there also, which gets a good shot into him. Wouldn't turn my side to an AT-8, but doesn't look like he's fully upgraded and we're able to take him out. Turns away from the low, which costs him another 319 health. Takes a shot and just hits the building. The KV-5 has a considerably fast reload, puts another shot into him, but takes another good one from that low, who, as you can see on my mod here, is firing APCR rounds. Gun on the low is really good, but it does take APCR to penetrate a lot of these tanks. Takes a track, low doesn't seem to care about him, puts another good shot into him here. Looking pretty good for us. We're up 11-8. Takes another shot and he angles himself right at the best time and bounces the shot. Then he is taken out by the IS-3 and the T-26E4. For those of you that don't know, the T-26E4 is the Super Pershing American Tier 8 Premium. A lot of people don't like it. I actually personally played it on the test server a couple patches ago after the so-called nerf they did to it, and absolutely loved it. But here we are. They've capped the base, and there's only a Jag Panther left, and he's all the way at the end, so looks like this one's over. Let's go ahead and pull up the plates for that one. We can see this was his mastery badge in his KV-5. He also earned Steel Wall, which really is not all that surprising. Was able to secure 4 kills with 1,422 experience and earning 77,811 credits. If he had premium account, you can see it would be 116,717 credits and just over 2,100 experience. Switching over to the team stats here, we can see that Psycho Gopher was way up on top, doing a total of 3,765 damage, with the next best on the team only doing 2,506. To be fair, that T-28 prototype did a great job. 2,500 damage is not terrible. If you look at the other team here, you can see that their best player only did 2,300, so the top 2 in his team did considerably better than everybody on the enemy team. In my opinion, this match was very, very heavily tipped by the fact that Hellcat was spotted early and was not able to use the cover to get flanking fire on these guys as they were going up the hill. But yeah, you can see here just the massive amounts of damage this thing can deal. He fired 19 shots, 14 hit and 13 penetrated. He received 11 hits, and only 5 of those 11 hits penetrated. So yeah, I mean, you can do really, really awesome in this thing, and I wanted to thank Psycho Gopher for sending this in. Very, very fun to watch. I always love watching a huge tank ram another huge tank for a lot of damage. Yeah, but anyway, that's it for this video, guys. If you liked this video, please feel free to rate it and comment on it below. If you have not already, please also consider subscribing to my channel. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and you guys have a great day.